Okay, so this is a fun movement that you can play around and challenge the mobility of your shoulders. You can use a plate for this. Just make sure that if you are using a plate that you feel confident enough to be able to grab it in case it does want to start falling, because we are bringing it overhead. So just be mindful of that. We don't want anything heavy to fall on top of our heads. I'll use a bean bag instead. So you can really use anything in the palm of your hands. Ideally, you want to use something that will be able to slide off really easily so that you'll know whether you're doing this correctly or not. So we're going to start with the beanbag or the plate in your hand, and we're going to bring it towards our belly button. So you'll see that the elbow will flare out, going into shoulder internal rotation, and you're going to pass it through and underneath your armpit, and you're just going to keep going. Now eventually, you're going to have to bring it overhead. It's going to travel across to the other side of your body, and then we'll come all the way around. Lots of movement through the shoulders here, and then we're back to that starting position. So you can play around with this. It's okay if your spine moves here. That's a good thing. You can just go from one rep to the next. And you can also go in the other direction, so just circling around the head and then coming back around. It's a little bit confusing sometimes to go all the way through and reverse the movement, but you can play with this and just make sure that you're doing it on both sides.